Good afternoon, Toastmasters. As he said, this is my first speech, so the fact that I got the mic working is probably just going to be good enough for me today. I might have to go get XPT for the spirit run. But no, before I start, I'd like to give 2 facts about myself, just real quick facts. I can bake 20-minute brownies in 15 minutes, and I was voted most fashionable by my first semester knob class. Obviously joking, but comedy is just part of my life. I love being funny. Humor just gets me through a lot of things. But I was born in the state of Texas, Dallas to be exact, one of the biggest cities. And when I was 8 years old, I moved to Beaufort, South Carolina. And for you Marine contracts, Marine fans, Beaufort is Parris Island's right there. So my whole life is surrounded by kind of a Marine aspect. People moved every 3 years in and out. So the military was always kind of around me, even if I didn't want it to be, in my schools and everything like that. I've always been interested in public speaking. That's probably why I joined Toastmasters. Throughout high school, I actually didn't do any public speaking, but middle school I acted a little bit, and I got into high school and I was like, oh, acting's not cool. I'm not going to do that anymore. So I ended up doing a bunch of sports. I ended up lettering in 5 varsity sports, and I guess I count chorus as a sport. It really works your vocals. Well, senior year of high school, I decided I kind of want to get back into public speaking, so I took teacher cadets class, and that's a class where basically you teach younger children. And the real funny thing is the sponsor of my teacher cadets class, because it's a college credit class, was the Citadel. So I actually came twice, I believe, for some meetings here and met some people from the Citadel, from teacher cadets. And also later on in my high school senior year, I decided I was going to go out for some drama senior one-act plays as a joke, because I just felt like it and I had nothing better to do. And I ended up getting like three lead roles, and I couldn't even play that many people, so I ended up only taking 2. And I played God and a gay guy in 2 different plays. That was a very interesting time. And then, obviously, I am a black badge, so military, as I said, has always been around my life and my family. My father is a major in the Army, and so I was really not into the military scene when I was in high school. I was like, I don't want to go that route. And going into my sophomore year of high school, my parents were like, hey, we're signing you up for a military camp. And I was like, whatever, gets you off my back, whatever, I'll take it. And about a couple weeks later, I'm on a plane to Virginia, and I get off, and I come to find out this boot camp is a 2-week simulation boot camp for high school students. So I had no idea what I was getting myself into. We're on a bus going to Fort Pickett. People are just screaming at you, and I'm just like, what is going on? Waking up 5:30. I mean, it was definitely a new take on everything. But at the end of it, I really decided, I was like, this is what I want to do. I mean, it was really inspirational and everything like that. So that's why my senior year of high school, I decided I was going to apply for anything Army I could get. I applied to West Point. I didn't get in. I applied Army scholarship here, and I also applied an Army scholarship to Georgia Military College. I received a 3-year scholarship here, and I recently just got upgraded. And I received a 2-year full ride scholarship to Georgia Military College in the ECP program. And what that does is it's called an early commissioning program. So it makes you lieutenant in 2 years, and you get your butter bar, and then you go to another college. I actually had 15 days to make my decision on which scholarship I was going to take. And the real kicker was my dad really wanted me to go to Georgia Military College. My mom really wanted me to go to the Citadel. So 15 days in, I had my GMC papers signed and ready to go. I was going to GMC. I walked into the counselor's office, was about to hand it in, last second, threw those away, signed up to go to the Citadel. It's a big take on things, big change in my life. Also, another reason why I actually chose to come to the Citadel was to wrestle. I wrestled throughout high school. I went to state twice, and I was going to be on the wrestling team here. But after about 3 weeks, I decided that I'd be more important to try to upgrade my scholarship and work on that, work on my academics, because sports here take up a lot of time. And now I'm here. I'm a EE major. I've been in Toastmasters since the 2nd meeting. I've came every meeting. Been waiting, trying not to get called for a speech, but got a little called out last. And I hope to go on and do great things and go into the Army, and then I'm not sure if I want to stay in or get out and do something electrical engineering. Thank you, Toastmasters.